It's Memorial Day, and we're going on a hike in the woods not too far from the house. We've noticed a lot of trees have fallen over relatively recently, I guess. We've already had to cross one set of trees, but you can see here, I mean, they have literally been uprooted. Probably the last windstorm we had, and these are some big trees. Yep, airplane's still flying. Oh, looks like this was falling. Is this still in the right path? Looks like it, I guess. Who's that beautiful woman in front of me? The hiking lady herself, Mrs. W. Beep beep.
We're going down.
Well, that means we'll be coming up at the end. That's good, right? So I know a lot of you out there probably, you know, people that live in the desert or the mountains and other places or along the coast, you might not be able to have an environment like this. So I've decided to record this as long as I can. I've got my power pack attached to my camera, my phone. I just thought I'd share this with you. If you aren't able to walk in these types of woods, maybe you can enjoy it along with me. So I'll try not to do too much talking, let you hear the nature and the birds. And my feet going plop, plop, plop. Uh-oh. Ah. So I came to a crossroads here. There's a path there, path there, path there. But what's nice about Germany, the path that we're walking here, it's well marked. So that means we need to make a turn here. There are about 4 or 5 different trails in this area. This is next to a restaurant that we've been to in the past. And each trail is marked by distance. So this one's 4.5 kilometers. That's why I say we may not record the whole thing, because I'm talking like an hour and a half to walk it. So I don't know if I'm gonna upload an hour and a half video of me walking. If you think I should spend $100, $200 for a good quality gimbal, let me know in the comments below. You can hear the church bells in the distance. it'd be a little quieter if I didn't have a backpack on. I can feel that now. So it's partly cloudy, so a lot of light differences here, whether the sun is in or out, and whether the patches of light hit the forest floor or not. Alright, big intersection here. Okay, I see a black sign over there. I see a trail sign here. Let's see if this is it. I'm not seeing the sign that I need to see though. So this is the horn trail there is a different trail. That goes this length of this big road. I'm looking for, can you go down that path and see if you see our sign? Oh, there's another sign over here. I don't think it's the same one though. No, and that path there is not walked. So I think where this trail sign here is the one we've got to take. Now we do have a picture of the map we took. See any signs? It's a good map. I mean, this is a different trail. That's the horn map. All right. Let me pull out, oh, I got the phone right here. I was gonna say, let me pull out the map. You didn't take a picture of the map, did you? Only I did. All right. We'll see. I'm taking a swag that this is the right path. The other one was the black horn path. All right, let's see if we can get down to that sign there. It's an adventure, Mrs. Waller. You got your husband out exercising. Oh, it's pretty steep downhill right here. Well, for walking it's kind of steep. Still no sign. Ah, not drinkable. Do not stay there. Keine Trinkwasser, for those that don't know, it means not drinking water. That's got a different sign.
Oh, really?
So let me, yes, that has the black horn sign said to go left and right.
Okay.
So let me see if there's a way I can look at my picture while I'm doing video. Or actually, I guess we can stop the video and start it up later. We made a boo-boo. Note to self, look at the map we took a picture of before venturing down this long hill. So we went the wrong way. We should have looked at the map. Me being the typical guy saying, yeah, that's the way to go. But we brought along coffee and water and snacks. So even though we just ate a light breakfast, we're prepared to eat and nourish ourselves on the way. Had all been downhill anyway. Whew. So I'm glad it's 50 some degrees. I'm gonna start sweating pretty soon. Why? Oh, that's because I sat on the log. Question I have is, where was there good directions when we came down to this intersection? I'll show you what I mean. We came down this hill. This is the hill we came down. We approached this intersection. We're supposed to go that way. Where's there a sign? Yeah, but where can we see it from here? See these trees? The trees here should have a mark saying we're going left, and not make the hiker, unless they took a picture of the map and that, because I can see other signs right over across the road. There's a sign there, there's a sign there. Not obvious. Next time I come to an intersection, check my map. Oh yeah, here it is. So we came down over there, and there's the sign here on a tree they've cut down. All right, we're back on track. A Waller shortcut. Be careful of them. They'll take you out of your way. Sometimes you'll find great things. Sometimes you just waste your time. Going straight, Chuck. You're going the wrong way. Oh, okay. She's going the right way. Well, that's not the Weg we're taking, but, or maybe it is. But yeah, there's the red sign we're looking for. Yeah, they've had a couple of nice picnic tables so far. One up at the restaurant, and then that one where the shortcut we took, the Waller cut. You guys out there watching this getting tired yet? Better grab some popcorn. Now, what you don't get from this, because we don't have smell-o-vision, with these pine trees that are cut, the smell of pine wood. It's in the air too. Oh yeah, been turning out the forest a little bit. That's part of these. It's obvious the trees were planted. They're all in rows, straight rows. And of course, you gotta cull the trees every now and then, because if they all are too big, they're gonna be stealing each other's water, and then they won't grow. So you've got to come in and take out some of them to allow them to have enough water to continue growing if they want the lumber to be thicker or bigger or whatever, different quality. You can't make a 2x8 unless you got a piece of lumber that's at least 8 inches wide, right? 2x4s, that's one thing, but 2x8s, 2x16s, it requires bigger trees. Maybe you can hear it in the background. Don't know what's making the sound. So we're actually going counterclockwise around the hill from where our car is parked. And then we'll come back up to that spot. So what I could do as well is make two versions of this. One version where you hear me yapping and the birds and stuff, and the other version could be some type of classical music or something like that in the background. It's not that difficult to do, it's just gotta do it. But I mean, this is the real life portion of the video, and there's that wind probably making sound too. I won't know till I listen to this. But I mean, that's part of real life. I can hear the wind in my ears. I can hear the machinery, the birds, me walking. So sounds like they're working actually in the trees today. It's Monday, it's Memorial Day. Thank you to all those who went before us that were in the service and gave their lives for our country. I did 20 years in the Marine Corps. Thankfully, I never saw any real action. I mean, went to Somalia, but I didn't see anything actively other than the poorness of the country and the people. But that's why we're walking today. Saturday was a rainy day, so it wasn't very good for walking or hiking, but we did work on videos and stuff like that. I'll probably pause in a bit and let Mrs. W catch up. And that way I've got shorter segments of film to put together too. Well, it's a good thing I waited for the missus. She caught the red sign. So we don't go up there where this main road goes. We have the sign right here, you see? And they have an additional sign here to confirm. I appreciate that. The wife keeps taking her shoes off. Guess she wants to get closer to nature. Just say when. I'll stop the video and restart it when we walk again. I've already done that a couple times. I'm going to throw this video together anyway. It's a video. So. We've had some bad windstorms. And if the roots aren't deep and the soil's soft, well, they get top heavy. With a lot of wind comes timber. You can see they cut this up pretty good. I don't know why they take all the trees, unless they plan on doing a complete replanting. But you can see, they took this tree, but the reason they took the tree, it was being uprooted. So it's better to take the tree before it falls and on the middle of the path. But some of these others look like they were perfectly fine. I don't know. I'm sure they have a plan. Don't like to see a naked hill like that though. Like I said, I think they probably have a plan. Imagine you're going to replant, and it's probably easier to replant a whole hill than to plant with some there. I don't know. If we walk this over the next several years, maybe we'll find out. Nice green area down there. Yep, saw that, huh? One up there too. Very nice path. It's fairly soft, so it's easy to walk on. Pretty level. Heck, I could bring my bike on this path. Might be a little rough. I have to get me a mountain bike one of these days. Maybe get a folding mountain bike. Now that the wind stopped. JP, how does this compare to that forest you showed me on Fuerteventura, huh? You're probably one of the few that watches the entire video. So I had to give you a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to JP in Fuerteventura. Excellent videos on living in the Canary Islands. Publishes a video every Friday night, 5 p.m. his local time. See on the tree, the deer sign going this way. Oh my goodness, look at that tree. Holy cow. Whoa. Wow. Oh, it's rotted inside too. Wow. Okay, it's leaning on another tree. That's why it didn't fall all the way over. It's leaning on that tree. That tree looks nice and solid. But this tree, oh yeah, I see it's completely rotted inside. It's rotted. It's rotted. Take a look. The only thing holding it up is that other tree. And that looks pretty solid. At one point I used to know my trees fairly well. Not anymore. Maybe I have to do studying again. You can look at the bark, the leaves, especially the leaves will tell you what kind of tree it is. But you can also look at the bark as well. With the evergreen trees, and of course you got the needles, the needle formations, how many needles are in the formation, or what type of needles they have. So one thing I do remember is a red pine has 3 needles, a white pine has 5. It just so happens that the needles are the same as the number of letters in red and white. This could be a place for further video. Birds and stuff. Not hearing a lot of traffic around here. Not far from home. Even rain in some of these places here, if we stop, you can take a picture, a video of the like 20 minutes of rainfall. Be very nice. We have to think how to get the sound though. That means we can't wear plastic because you don't want to hear the drip, drip, drip of it. You want to hear the drip, drip of the rain on the trees and the grass, not on plastic like an umbrella or something. That's something that would have to be figured out. If I had a sound recorder, that would probably work. But we don't have that either. We're trying to keep things inexpensive. This channel is not monetized. If you subscribe to this channel, it will help in our efforts to get it monetized, and we can bring better quality videos to you more often. At no cost to you. What's that? Oh, yeah. Wife was commenting, we could hear the airplane. Yeah, that is something that we have to deal with because we're not far from Frankfurt International Airport or the Hahn International Airport. So I think if you want to come in and do a video, yeah, you'd have to come early in the morning. I mean, very early in the morning in the summertime, or late in the evening, maybe an hour before, 2 hours before sunset. To reduce the amount of man-made noise. Could be. We heard it. There's a construction type vehicle up in the hills when we were around that one corner. They could be cutting trees down today. Oh, and that restaurant's closed today where we parked. That also makes it probably less people here today. And it's Monday for Germans. It's a normal work day. So it's not going to be like Saturday or Sunday when people are off hiking. And if you get tired, you can always sit on a mossy bench. Oh. Alrighty here. What do we have? We have an intersection, right? Do we go that way? Do we go that way? Do we go that way? The answer is on the tree, I think. That's actually kind of confusing. That's kind of confusing. So if somebody were coming up the path, they would see to go, we came from that way. So it almost looks like we're supposed to go down that way. But that just looks, there's no way you're supposed to go straight, right? Okay, well then don't walk too. You see one? my wife with her great eyesight. So that is for people coming up the hill. They'll see the sign because we just came on that path, which we know that's the right way. So it is correct. We are to go down the hill. Oh, Mrs. W wants a picture. Photo opportunity. Okay, wife got her photo opportunity. Here's the sign that she saw. Kind of hard to see with this brush here. But that's normally what they do, is they'll have a sign saying this is the right path shortly after the intersection.
Who's going down?
Well, what goes down must go up. I know that's not the way it goes, but when you're hiking, it sure does. So can I get ahead of you? I've got longer legs. So I'll take longer steps and not have to brake as much if I'm in front of her. And what I'll do in the video, as you've probably already seen, is I'll take and crop different pieces of the map and put them in the video so you can see these intersections that we're reaching and get an idea for where we are. All right, maybe we can start a tracking thing. Wood ticks are a thing in Germany, and they also have a tick-borne encephalitis, so wood ticks are not to be taken lightly. So if you do go for a walk in the woods, make sure you check your clothes and stuff when you're finished, or even in the process, to make sure you don't have any wood ticks on you, and remove them promptly. There is a vaccination for tick-borne encephalitis that's available in Germany. You have to get it at, I think you have to pick up, get a doctor's prescription and then get it at the pharmacy. Oh, while we're here teaching things, if I'm correct here, let me make sure I have the right ones. I'm not sure. We'll get them in a minute. I want to make sure I've got the right ones. Don't want to misidentify any plant. Stinging nettles are a thing in Germany, as they are in Wisconsin. You don't want to put your hands in them or even your clothes. Because if the liquid from the plant is on the clothes, that means it can still get on your skin, and then you're going to be like itchy, 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 itchy. I guess one of the best ways to fix that is calamine lotion. And they seem to grow along paths where there's light and stuff like that, which is not good, because that means where you're walking, you're going to have nettles. And Mrs. W's caught up to me. We're off again. That's an onset. Hunters use that. Hunting in Germany, the philosophy is you are a conservationist who likes to hunt. And this is one of the biggest things with an onset is safety. It ensures that you're going to shoot into the ground if you miss the animal, or even if the bullet goes through the animal, the round will go into the ground and not keep traveling and hit some unsuspecting person. Don't see it in the States, but I really, wow, this is just, what an awesome view. Love the woods. Wow, look at these trees. So quiet and peaceful. I think we're like the only hikers here. I see a red sign. So there's the sign. We came from that way. We're gonna go this way. Look how big that tree is. And it goes up, 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 and up. Alrighty, that means we need to go this way. Which makes sense, because like I said, we're going counterclockwise around this hill. So that means we're gonna have to keep going left, left, left to get back where we started. Wow, I ain't worried about that, because that one's pretty obvious.
This is not Wanderwege.
No, this is the right way.
We usually have a double sign in here.
You said that already. But that one was pretty obvious. There was an elbow there. Hey, you wanna climb across the creek?
That one's
It landed. So did it land on top of that? Oh, it broke that one. It looks like it looks like it landed. It probably split that tree.
wow.
Wow. Indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to find a pretty
Maybe.
spot.
Water's coming that the other road, you know? Right? Right?
So that's something. We gotta find a pretty spot. You know, where it's green and you get the sound. Now we got the sound of running water on our right. Birds on the left. Wunderbar. Wow, this trail has so many places we could just stop and do a 20-minute video. And it's not that far from home. It's really close, like 17 minutes from home. Nice. Sort of an intersection coming up here. keeping my eyes peeled for the red deer signs. Slowing my pace. There's somebody sitting over there. Not sure what that is. We're probably going to have to go that way since it's left. Yes. So we've run across the Wanderwege 6.0 kilometer. We hit that road before. That's the one we got kind of confused at to begin with. And now we're on the Wanderwege 4.5 kilometers. So we're going that way.
This way, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that one?
Oh, take a look. I'm going to turn off the camera when I go to... Some of us aren't superstars like you. What's that? Well, that's a gravel road, so there's probably something close by. Because he doesn't look like he's in the greatest health. He's walking with a cane. But it's a nice place to just sit and relax.
I don't like the sound.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going uphill. Finally. Which means there's going to be a lot of up. She's got a point. So actually, if I see a bench, it'd be a good time to have our snacks and a drink before we go up, up, up. Haven't seen many benches, though. There have been only a couple. Yeah. Just that one place where you couldn't drink the water that was coming out. I mean, you could use that water to cool yourself down. But it said no, yeah, it said kein Trinkerwasser. Yeah, you're probably hearing me breathing too. Not in the best of shape. I'm fat. Telling you like it is. That's one thing you'll get on this channel. I'll tell you like it is. Aha, intersection, more signs. Looks like we make a right. Yeah, it came that way. It's an L turn going that way. Huh? Ha 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 ha. We have to go that way.
Yeah.
Not this way. Well, I mean, so the problem with this sign is it's a two-dimensional sign and it's going to the right and down. Well, which way is down? That way? This way, yeah. So there's another sign on the tree over here. Thankfully, thank you for the sign. Starting to get tired of, can't afford many more Waller shortcuts. In general, Germans don't like to be videotaped, so to respect their privacy, I just stop the recording while we walk by them. Okay, I gotta take my jacket off. All right. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. We've taken our jacket off. We've recycled some coffee. Still need to input coffee, but we've output it. My wife's walked ahead. It's all uphill, probably. Come downhill quite a ways. I just motioned my wife that I want to eat something. We're still on the right trail. I want to eat something. I'm not going to wait for a bench. I can eat walking. I can just put a croissant in my hand or whatever. Huh? Or just a croissant for now. I don't know how far we got to go. And it's all uphill, and I don't want to get hungry from eating bread earlier. You know how that gets. Okay, we've had some coffee, a croissant, 2 slices of cheese. We're ready to conquer this hill. Oh-ee-oh, oh-ee-oh. Feel better. We take our time. I'm an old fart. I know when not to push too hard. And we don't push too hard because we're just not in that kind of shape. What's that? Oh. Ferns! We're in dinosaur land. Ah, these saw-shaped leaves. Stay away from them. Well, if that's a big water treatment plant down there, you never know. Don't know.
Oh, that's sitting area.
Yeah, but we don't know this trail.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was getting hungry, and so I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but if I have like bread or something like that for breakfast, if I start to get hungry later on, I get hungry really fast, really hangry, really quick, because I think it has to do with the insulin. Those carbs transfer into sugar. The sugar gets used up. Your body wants more. So
It's not nice one.
yeah. Well, they got benches inside. I just want to see for next time. Okay, it's one bench. It's dusty on the ends, but you can see people do sit on it. So, it'd be a good spot to, you know what? We'll do that. Just so you can see, we'll keep our hands off the bench. The view from inside. What are you doing? That's an nonsense. It's not for eating your croissant and cheese. She's talking about that. In a way, that's private property. A hunter controls this area. So that's his property.
This is the road sign too, Daddy. Yellow and
Yeah, shows you're on the way. She's referring to this yellow sign here. Got a bug in my ear. Kind of let you know you're on the right path. Probably less expensive to paint that than to put those little placards up everywhere. And less damage to the tree. Still going uphill, hence the heavy breathing. That's not because my wife is sexy, although she is sexy. What are you talking about? Big frowny face. If you heard me say that, let me know in the comments below. I don't think anybody's going to get this far in the video. Yeah, probably another onsets that was there.
yeah.
Fell down, tore down.
Yeah.
Could be any number of things. There are people that don't like hunting and they'll actually destroy private property. It's funny. I wonder if they eat beef and pork. Or chickens. Or fish. The trail's getting narrower. Looks like we're getting to the top of the hill. We can actually see the crest of the hill on the right. I didn't check the start time. Wife probably knows since she said we drove 17 minutes to get here. That's not relevant. It's a round trip course. And once you started, you gotta go all the way around to get back where you started. Oh, Kunil Nanande. Oh, we have a tree in the way, but we got a little path here. Watch your step. I don't know why they don't clear the tree away. Holy cow. Think I was that's a big tree. Think I'm joking? I can sit on this thing. It's a big tree. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't cleaned that off. Cleared that take a pretty good chainsaw crew to clear it, probably.
Came here, Jackie.
Huh?
Came here.
Oh, well, from this side that's easy to see. Wasn't easy to see on the other side. I imagine since we're coming to the top of the hill, and those are tall trees, they were sticking up above the umbrella of the canopy of the forest. And when those big winds came, pushed them over. I imagine once they start moving, as we've seen from some of these other trees that had tried to stop them, once those things start moving, ain't nothing stopping them. Those are massive. So it'll take a hell of a chainsaw to get through it. Look how wide it is here, and then it goes narrow real quick. What the hell's up with that? Oh, because it's open space? That's weird. That's about what amounts to. Ah, another intersection. I can see the red sign on the other side of the road already though. Here it shows going straight across. Zoom Kellerskopf. Straight across. I see the red sign on the other side. That guy right there. Yeah, I thought we went down quite a ways. Phew. I'm gonna take a break. My wife is an animal. She just keeps on ticking like the Energizer Bunny. I had to stop. Like I said, I know myself. There's no reason to push myself too hard. It is a holiday after all. Took a shower before we came out, but I think I'm gonna have to take a shower when we get home too. Didn't expect the hills. You can see it's a hill. My camera's kind of level, okay? So you're not seeing, so if I wanted to go with the path, I'd be like that, but the camera is level like this, so you can see it's uphill. You're gonna see the downhill path, okay? Camera's level. You can see that that's a downhill path. Okay. That was an excuse to stop again. Won't be riding my Brompton or mountain bike up this hill. Down would be okay with a mountain bike with disc brakes, but yeah, this isn't good for riding. You know, as steep as that last part is, I wonder if that's the parking lot on the other side. We don't know. First time on this trail. Thanks to my wife, thank you, Unju, for finding a place close to home. I think this is a golden spot. Definitely come here again. Make more videos. Lots of birds. Lots of quiet, except for my talking and breathing. But anybody that's made it this far, give me a hoot, not a woot. Give me a hoot in the comments below. I'll know you watched almost to the very end. And if you have a YouTube channel, we can add that to the description later on when we see that you've put hoot in the comments. Don't say anything about it, just put hoot. What's that? A bench. Of course, if you listen to the version that's dubbed over with music, you wouldn't have heard me say that. Taking little baby steps now. I just keep them walking, but I'm taking baby steps. She says there's a bench on the other side of the road, which tells me it's not the parking lot. Can't hear what she's saying, but maybe you can. It's wet. Look at the view. I think the trail's this way. It'll be shorter than taking the road probably. Yep, there's the red deer up there on the tree. When took it?
Oh, I look at it from there, where?
Ah, my eyes got it first this time. Yay!
I didn't see that far. I was in the first one.
Well, that's a natural tree. They're probably not going to cut that one down. These on the left are probably going to use for lumber at some point. That means they won't be standing forever. Whew. We're not far, but we're not close. But I remember the view coming driving up here. I think that car goes around the corner. This trail is probably going pretty straight, but it's still going to take a bit yet. Yeah, she's saying the road to come up here, down there. Oh, for a second I thought I heard a music beat. I guess that's my heart. Oh, at least it's steady. They let the bushes grow in front of the bench. That's weird. That's really weird. Got some photo editing to do, don't we? I like it. Jacket was almost down to my knees. I got a power pack plugged into the iPhone. That's how I'm able to do this for such a long time. Whoa, look at that path. Picture. If I remember. Bring a good camera in here with you. Put it in your backpack. There are some nice forestry shots you could take. She's pointing at something. Don't know what. We'll look when we get up there. See, they've got the deer sign and the yellow sign both there. So I think the yellow sign shows that you're on a path. No specific path, but you're on a path. Of course, the red one shows. Can't hear a thing you're saying. Thanks. Her voice doesn't carry. I'm hard of hearing, and she's competing against these other sounds. There again, I don't know what she's saying. Path going that way. Path going that way. Ah. So. Shows we're going the right way. That's probably what she was pointing at. Not the path, but the sign. Need to change hands. We can hear the construction vehicle off on my left again. Like I said, it's Monday, so typically if I want to do a recording like this, I should do it on Saturday or Sunday. Hikers up ahead. Different path. I think she's telling me we have to go left. Or she's pointing at the sign. I'm not sure which. I have to stop. Oh, received my daily max of sweat coins for the day. Oh, thank you. Now if they just offer something that I could get as a reward for my walking. I got videos on sweat coins on my Financial Independence Now YouTube channel. You can earn sweat coins to get redeemed for stuff, but for the most part you have to have an astronomical number of sweat coins to get anything decent. Otherwise, a lot of times it's just a discount to buy something else. I don't see anything. I see trees and grass and rocks and the beautiful Mrs. W. Parking area. Woot. You want to have a cheese and crackers here on the bench? We have a picnic table. This bench is too dusty. If you've made it this far in the video, put picnic table in the comments below and I will give you a heart as well as a like. Only those that say picnic table will get a heart.